Hey, it's Hot937, hot937.com, man. We got some special friends of the radio station, not just of mine, but they've been friends of the radio station since day one, it seems like. Remy and Papoose in the building. Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah, what up, my bro?
Yeah, but the golden child is here. What are you talking about?
We didn't expect that. We didn't expect that.
I'm like, where's the baby? Right. And then what happens, Remy, like when you see a baby and you start talking baby? Because I was like,
I don't know. I talk to her regular.
You do?
Don't worry, I do it all the time.
Are you the one?
He's gonna be the reason why she doesn't know her name. He goes to like 5,000 different things. It started as Snook. Then he went from Snooky, then to Snook the Crook, then Snookums. Then the other day he was like Snooky Cookie.
I love nicknames.
No, Snooky Cookie. It was like, what was it, like 2 a.m? He's like, oh, my little cookie crumbs. I was like, that's it. That is it. We got some cookie crumbs? No, absolutely not.
My question is, who's going to spoil the baby the most?
Well, my wife was saying she didn't want me to spoil her the most, but turns out she's the spoiler.
Is she?
Yes, she spoils her the most.
What do you mean by spoil?
You spoil her.
By what? Like, I buy her stuff, but like...
You let her get away with everything?
No, that's him.
When she says jump...
So we have different spoils.
Let me say how high.
You a whole lot. I would leave her there.
I never seen nobody push her around. I'm so glad I get to witness it for the first time.
You know what? I
It's
try
a new boss in the house.
to leave her, let her, like, you know, sometimes she cries for things. I'm like, you know, it's okay to know that she can't get things. He'd be like, babe, come on, bring the breast over. She needs it. Come on. Like, I'm like, no, she has to wait. I'm doing something right now. Like, so I kind of get forced into assisting the spoil, but I just buy things. I buy a lot of things.
So you said you were the assist. You were talking mad basketball in Buck's office a minute ago. Speaking of assists,
I'm definitely a sports fan. I like basketball. I like boxing, and I like football. Those are my 3 top.
So would you ever have wanted to work at ESPN and been like, you know?
Yes. When I be watching something, I'd be like, I'd probably be a good commentator.
You could be a good analyst.
I'd be a good one.
Yeah,
so I argue with him all day. I'll be analyzing every night with this one over here. He compares because, like, I'm more of a sports person now. As I got older, I grew up with a younger brother and an older brother, so I always knew about sports. But as I got older, I got more into it. And because I guess he's a guy, he was always into. So he's constantly arguing and battling with me about stats from 1995. I'm like,
he's bringing up the history.
You gotta know the foundation.
History, man.
You gotta know the foundation.
Don't tell me about Weber. I don't want to hear about Houston. I don't want to hear about Ewing.
She's so into the new guys, and I be trying to tell her it
like
was
the
so
Twin
much.
Towers.
It was so much better back then.
But it really wasn't though, and I be trying to tell them like they will get washed right now. Like they would not be able to. Like they wouldn't be able to do it. Like
I highly doubt it.
Let me tell you how serious it is. I saw Remy at the summer jam, right? So we're upstairs watching the game and everything.
Right.
She jumps up. I gotta get on FaceTime with the baby. Went right over and left us and went on FaceTime.
Yeah. She's the most dedicated mom ever, man. Like, I love it. I just love watching it.
Have you guys traveled with her yet on a plane?
yes, she's actually we were on a plane. We went to was it LA? I think we went to LA and. This guy, I seen his face when we got on the plane. He gave the side eye because I hate it too. When you're in first class and there's a crying baby, like I really personally feel like you should not be allowed to be in first class if you have a baby that cries.
Sometimes they cry.
So I see him, do the little side eye. I'm like, hey, he's gonna see when we land. He was like, how old is she? And I think at the time she was probably like 2 months, maybe 3 months. And he goes, she gets the best baby award on a plane ever. Like, I didn't even know she was here. Like,
she didn't cry. No.
Is super calm, chill on the plane. She watches her little TV. She puts her earbuds in, and she's good.
Remy, she's like so focused. Like she really looks at you. Like she really looks in your eyes.
Yes, she takes everything in.
She really does.
It's amazing. It's cool. You know, I think that these new babies, when I say new meaning like anybody that has a baby like right now, they're so advanced from like babies of maybe 10, 15 years ago. Like even our older children, because we both have older children that we had when we were teenagers. Like they're like beepers compared to the iPhone X. It's crazy. Like the old kids are like VHS tapes, and this is like streaming.
It is.
So it's a big difference. But she's also, I think, we have good genes. I think she has a set of good genes on
Combination.
both sides.
I think the combination.
Yeah, I definitely feel.
And she's such a blessing. You know what I mean? Like that's what she really is. She's super.
Thank you.
She's a super blessing.
Very alert. Very smart.
Out of Remy and Pap, whose personality do you want the baby to have?
If she had to have one, she could have his.
Paps?
Yeah.
Really?
I think she has the aggression of her mom though already. You know, when she want her bottle or she want her food, she demands it now. So.
Wow.
But how probably until we started doing reality TV, everyone didn't even know he could talk or smile.
But you gotta follow his Instagram because he is really chatty on his Instagram. You follow his Insta. He's pretty good. He's chatty. He's chatty compared to
pretty good though. That's a compliment.
Yeah, no, it is.
But
you are you.
10 years ago, Pat, people wouldn't have known that.
They wouldn't have known different men.
Right.
Well, I've matured in a lot of ways. I was a lot younger back then.
But I would like her to have he's more patient. He's more I have zero patience at all, period. But it's certain things that I would love for her, the qualities that he has that I would love to. But definitely when it comes to just being a genius and able to do everything, then definitely I want her to get that from me.
Well, I always said I wanted a daughter that looked exactly like my wife, and I was blessed with that.
Yeah, she does.
Right.
It's like little Rem. It's really
Especially
crazy.
the eyes, right?
It's crazy. Have you started a college fund, or does that not even count right now?
Well, you know what it is? I haven't really necessarily did a college fund. It's just that's money so that she can do whatever she wants.
Yep.
When she gets a certain age. Look at my bag. I have wipes.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
I think that we learned with our other children that college is not always a definite or something that they want to do. And you kind of got to let your kids, when they get to that stage, you have to realize, all right, I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm just going to cut you off if you don't do it.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's it. If you go to college, I'll help you. I'll support you. But if you don't want to go to college, I'm off the hook. I'm done. You're grown.
Yeah, because it's a lot of money every year, man. It's a lot of cash.
They got to want to do it because it's a waste of money. If their heart isn't in it.
How's it feel to be here? You mean, Remy, you've been through a lot, but you're part of the prison reform system, and you're getting the key to the city here. How does that feel?
That's crazy, right?
I think I don't think it's the key. I think it's the Remy Ma. They're making it Remy Ma Day.
They're making it Remy Ma Day.
So it's the whole day.
Dang.
How's that feel?
You know what? I've been through so much. And when I was going through it, I used to be like, why am I still here? Why is this happening? What is the purpose? Because I'm one of those people, I do feel that everything has a purpose. Everything is for a reason. And I could not understand for the life of me what it was. And looking back now, I've learned so much. And I've been able to help so many people. And just pretty much enlighten people in society, quote unquote, as to what is going on. So I don't know anybody. I haven't met anybody yet who in some way, shape, or form hasn't been affected by the prison system, whether directly, indirectly, someone they know, a loved one, a friend, anything like that. When people don't understand that it doesn't just affect the person that goes to prison. It doesn't just affect, that immediate circle. There's a whole, society of people that, especially if you're the breadwinner, forget about it.
Right.
There's children that are affected. There's mothers and fathers, and when you come home, you think, okay, they're home, it's over, that's it. And it's really not. That's just the beginning of a whole nother thing, because one, you've missed so many years of your life. Or even if it's months. Just imagine right now, if I took you right now, right here, you can't go home, you can't make any arrangements with your bank account, with anything, and put you somewhere for the next 12 months.
You're screwed up.
Everything's
screwed up.
Everything. Your house,
your car, the kids, your credit, little bills that you don't even think about. Do you know what my Target thing did to me? As much as I love Target, my Target card wasn't paying. Oh my God.
Target!
My
credit was ruined.
Oh, that's
I had
crazy.
A Discover card that I had since high school that I never used. I just used to have it there. So just each monthly fees for not using it, things like that you don't even realize. And when you come home, you think yes, I'm home, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and it's really not that easy. Licenses. I had to get a license again. Do you know I'm almost fit? I had somebody that was 17 and a half doing my driving lessons. She's like, you just made it. I'm like, just made it. I've been driving since I was your age. She's like, well, you weren't really looking back like you were supposed to when you started. I'm like, because there's a camera right there that shows me I don't have to look back. But okay, whatever. But it's just like little things like that you don't think about, like my license being expired, being able like. Thankfully, I'm blessed enough to do music and things like that and entertainment. But the average person, you have to have a resume. There's a lot of discrimination of people who have a criminal history, and just in society, period. There's this stigma that thinks if you went to jail, you did something, you were guilty. They don't realize. Like I have to tell people something. Like really think about it. Do you think every single person that went to jail, every single time they got it right? To say, I'm like, they're like, well, it has to be a high number. I said, okay, let me give you a different example. Do you think everybody that's not in prison right now is perfectly innocent of any crime? Like, no. Like you have to look at it like that. And sometimes it's hard for people to put themselves in a shoe that they've never been in, or that they don't know personally. Even with Pap, who was there for me the whole time, like I would have to try to explain to him, like, yes, babe, you've been here, but you were in here.
Yeah.
So it's certain things that you didn't even get to see that I can't even explain to you. So when I talk about prison reform and I talk about, changing laws and rules, like there's so many different gray areas where you can have one person in there that has life without parole. You have somebody else that has almost the exact same situation and they're 5 years. Like there's just no way to really to fix it, but I think that it can be made better. Yeah.
So does Meek Mill. So it's he's really big on that too.
Because it's been he's been affected by it.
Yeah, and I feel and then there's Kim Kardashian. She's really trying to do some work and get some people released.
She's been doing it.
It's really crazy. Like, are you impressed by that whole
people
situation?
Can say what they want about her, but she's been getting people released. From prison.
Like she's
somehow,
really doing
some way. Whatever connection she has, whatever she's been reading into, whatever law studying she's doing, she's been doing it. And for every one person that she gets, that's someone else who's not spending the rest of their life or time away from their family and kids and given a second chance. I think a lot of times people don't realize these sentences are so. Yes, there's on certain crimes, like heinous crimes that I feel people can actually feel like, no, you should never see the light of day again. There's certain things where I can see where somebody would say that, but there's a lot of drug cases. There's a lot of conspiracy where they couldn't get you on something else. So conspiracy that you can get life for conspiracy, and if you have somebody that's 20 years old, 25 years old, do you think they're the same person when they're 40, 45, 50? Or someone who goes in as a minor, 17, 18. They're 30 years old. You're not the same person. I'm not even the same person that I was last year.
Right. Yeah, right.
So I do believe that people who deserve second chances. And it just needs to be some changes made. And if we don't talk about it, people who have platforms and people who have voices, what are we here for? What did I go through that for? So for nothing? No.
Now, Pap, you had to be real strong. Explain to me how strong you had to be when she was back there locked up. How did you do it? Because a lot of men look at you like, Pap, he did like it.
He held it down.
He held it down.
Yeah.
So how did you mean to do that?
I mean, to be honest with you, I would be a liar if I say it was easy. It wasn't easy, but I just felt like she didn't deserve to be there. I felt like she didn't deserve it, and I actually was real confident that she was going to beat the case. So. Me and her used to actually debate about that. I was kind of telling her, like, yo, you're going to beat it. And she was like, no, I think I'm going to lose. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, when she blew trial, I just was so disappointed and upset that I was like, yo, I gotta make sure I'm there for her. Like, I didn't even think twice about being there for her, just for the simple fact that I felt like she didn't deserve to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it was my instinct. You know what I'm saying? She's a genuine person, and I feel like she deserved that kind of support.
So now she has a Remy Ma day. Who knew? Now, how are you going to deal with her now that she has her own damn day?
Well deserved, right?
Oh, man.
I told you, remember when we spoke last time, I said, I'm thinking that we might move out to Connecticut.
Yeah, we talked about
You gave
that.
me a different list of places that we should. And now Connecticut just gave me my own Remy Ma day. You guys are looking better and better in the running.
I told him Simsbury's a nice place to move.
Oh, Simsbury, that's fancy. You got to have your pinky up, though, when you drink your iced tea and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Pinky's up.
Pinky's up when I'm drinking my Kool-Aid.
Oh, word, that's swag.
Pinky's up, man.
And that was happening. I mean, the CC records out there right now. You guys put that thing up, man. A lot of clout chase. A lot of people do it for the clout these days.
It is, man. Shout out to
Cameras
y'all.
out all the time.
Yes,
All
man.
the time.
Ain't it amazing?
And
It's crazy to
everything
stay in
everything
life.
is live on TV. Everything is live, no matter what you do. So you want to be careful, but you still want to be yourself. So how can you be yourself And sometimes being yourself, you act out of character sometimes.
You can't be yourself.
You can't.
I haven't been myself since I came home. I cannot wait to get off of.
You got to look out
everything.
for the clout chase, man. It's like everywhere you go, even when you're not looking, people are doing this to you.
I know,
No matter
right?
what.
Without
Your
your
baby
permission,
too.
without anything.
Oh, I film back.
Remy films back.
Oh, I film back.
Do you?
And she,
Because most of the time, the person that's filming you looks crazy or is out of pocket. Let somebody start filming me, I'd be like, because they have no shame
You
at
could
all.
be
They
like in
take
a
it out
post
right in your face
office,
like this.
you
And
know.
start filming. I'd be like, film you back. And as soon as I see that video, that picture somewhere, I know who came to. And this picture's going up. Let me get your
Clout
shoes. Hold on,
chasers.
spin. Let
A lot
me
of clout
see.
chasers.
So one day, when I first thought of it, we were getting off of a plane. We were so tired. Remember we were on the plane? I was looking crazy. I had creases in my face and everything from leaning on the window. And I get off a plane, and this girl, she's just filming me. Like, literally, like, hand up in my face. And I'm just like, miss, like, I just got the plane. So I was like, you know what? So I went down, I got on the little, what do they call those? The conveyor belts? I guess?
Yeah.
I got on that, I came around, I came back, and I filmed her, and I caught her, and I was like, She was like, don't do that. Oh, why not?
Oh, you don't like
Why
that?
not? She was like, I look crazy. Exactly. So I see that video anywhere, we're going to be looking crazy together.
I mean, in the right environment, I try to take every picture and show love to everybody. My wife do the same.
No,
But,
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I
Yes,
don't.
you do.
Babe.
But sometimes you can be,
I'm
you could be like at a funeral and people will be filming. It's not the time.
That's it, and it's
Time
like
for that.
Alec Baldwin had enough. Like, he does not like that stuff. There's a lot of people. I feel bad for people who are in the spotlight. And Remy, like, you've been in the spotlight since you've been out. Like, I mean, you've been in the spotlight before, but
since I was in high school.
yeah. So it's crazy because people just feel like they can do that. It's so invasive
It's
right
because they made phones cheap.
now. Yeah.
That's why. But I remember a time where you had to have a few dollars
They had
to have a phone that could record.
Yeah.
They have these payment plans now. What do you want, my love?
She wants
does
that mic
that
time.
sometimes.
She wants that
Yeah,
mic
she
time.
wants, she's going to
She
spit a few
wants-
bars.
She wants a verse in CC. She wants a verse in
I was
CC.
talking to her.
Everything is recorded,
So-
man. It's just
No,
clout
crazy.
chasing.
The reason why I say no, because sometimes we'll be going, it's like, say, we have 20 minutes. I'll be like, babe, we have 20 minutes. We're going in here. We're coming right out. We're not stopping for pictures. He'd be like, all right, cool. We'll get inside. They'd be like, I love you guys so much. I'd be like, I'm
Gotta show
sorry.
love to the
Thank you
people,
for the love so much, but not right now.
Not
We
right
have
now.
20 minutes. I turn around, he's in the corner taking a picture. So, of course, when they post a picture, they be like, Papoose was so nice. Remy, she was
Remy.
kind of rude. She said, no, rude? Like, I do not have to stop and take every picture. And then you have some people that they don't even like you.
Right.
They're
And
not
they just
really-
take the
act like
picture.
it.
They act like, and then they'll post a picture and say something crazy.
Crazy.
You know how mad,
Quarter
See,
that be? Yo, I be so tight, like, see? I didn't even want to take that picture. I be so mad. And like, you have to just be careful because people are weird. I literally had somebody ask to take a picture one time. And I'm taking a picture, but I saw somebody that I knew while I was about to take the picture. So I'm like, oh my God. She literally was like, excuse me. We're taking a picture. I was like, oh.
No, you did not.
I'm gonna just go over here because, ooh,
Yeah.
it's like people are really, it's different out here. Like, and
No wonder you want to come to Connecticut.
You know
People
what?
didn't really bother 50 when he was out here. They didn't.
you know what it do? I just seen something with him the other day where somebody was like,
CC.
trying to
Trying to
antagonize.
freestyle.
Yes.
CC.
Oh, you gonna hit me? You gonna hit
And
me?
they was recording the
I'm
whole
just
time.
like,
And the man was recording.
CC.
But
They
he
had
was,
to set up.
he was following him. He had walked away from him. He started following him. He was putting his hands in his face. He was talking crazy. And I'm like, there's no respect anymore. And they feel like if you're a celebrity, you have to put up with so much different type of abuse. And if you don't, I want some money.
Yeah. Just like that. You're back.
That's it.
Hey, we got a congratulations on the Remy Day. It's a big-
Yes,
Thank
it's a
you.
big thing
Thank
for
you,
you guys.
Connecticut.
It's
I
really
appreciate
so
it.
wonderful.
So excited.
And the new single CC's on the radio right now. Congratulations on that.
Yes,
right
Pat.
there.
I'm so
That's
glad y'all
good.
love it out here, man. I appreciate all the support out here, man. Shout out to y'all.
So you might be a neighbor of us soon.
Yeah, well, would that
Real
be a
soon.
neighbor?
We've been looking.
What do you call people that move in like a roommate?
You'll be.
More like a roommate? Because I'm moving
Listen,
in.
neighbor.
A roommate?
Listen, he always felt that 50 was a
Neighbors.
good neighbor. He was a good neighbor. It's so nice to see you guys.
So good. to
Thanks
be
for
here.
stopping
Thanks for
by.
having us,
Appreciate
man.
it.